everyone, welcome back to my channel. Herrera here. I hope that you are all doing well. I really said to myself that I wasn't going to watch any fan cam footage. I was going to wait for the official upload, but here I am. It's like forbidden fruit. I have no control over my desires. Please have a look at the description below to see what I'm watching today. I have tried to search for the best fan cam footage of SB19 performing at the Round Festival 2023. Firstly, did you see them? Seriously, did you see them? They looked unbelievable. I give you Exhibit A. They just looked out of this world and they did not disappoint. I'm really looking forward to this. Now, looking at what they performed at the festival, I'm surprised that MAPA was there. I shouldn't be, because that song it transcends all borders, all language barriers, but I don't know why. It kind of took me by surprise when I saw it there. I think with the other songs, I'm really expecting them to just perform that album full out wherever they go, which is why it should be nominated for a Grammy, and I'm really excited about this, GENTO, to get us going. What's up with the lights? Turn up the lights. Oh, Pablo's feeling it. Can I be really moany for a second and talk to you about spotlights? What happened to spotlights, eh? I wonder why they don't use them anymore. Oh, Justin. Whoa. Look how in sync they are. Pablo is being all alpha male right here, and I love it. This is the era of Pablo. I didn't even notice, actually. I think that those inner shirts are like somewhat transparent, and Pablo undid his button as well. Oh my goodness. No mercy. Let's go, Ken. Collect your check. Oh, Stella. I am so proud to stand a group that no matter where they go, they always opt to sing live. Now, there's nothing on that backing track, no backing vocals, nothing, and they are dancing full out. But are you hearing the power of those voices? And they sound like the recording, they sound like themselves. Like, what more can I add to this list to just praise their live vocals? They've been trained correctly, haven't they? They've got their priorities in check. Sounds powerful voice. Oh my god, Pablo. Yes. I have been wondering why they were on the backstage. Why? Why are they so far away? You need to be able to see them. Like that was just far. I know they're trying to use the space, and actually the choreography of this speaks volumes as well. So it's nice to be able to see that, but to bring it forward a bit. Thank goodness. Oh, Ken. I mean, they are always like this, but didn't you just feel like they amped it up a little bit? I'm really looking forward to them going around Asia and picking up new fans, because I think people don't even know. People don't know what they're in for, and wait, because they're so easy to fall in love with that it's just a matter of time. And I think Asia is just such a massive market, and some of that for them is untouched, and I'm looking forward to it. Putting that flag down in other destinations. This was a killer performance. Energy was super high. Vocals were on point. Did you hear Stell? I mean, those are supposed to be ad libs, but those were nothing short of main vocal, right? They were so incredibly powerful, and they were in the middle of this really high energy choreography as well, and they were so in sync. You know, I felt like Ken for a second dropped all of that swag and he put all of his energy into it. I felt like I saw his body swing and move like never before. So it really reminded me of old Ken, and I loved this. This was a fantastic opening to their stage on at this festival, and you could feel that the crowd were getting into it as well. Nothing has even happened yet. Put a spotlight on him. Oh. So I got tagged a few times on X with snippets of this performance, and I was surprised, or was I not, that they weren't doing the full-out choreography. I think that I've always said that this is a song that could be performed with these mic stands, but I like to see that it's got choreography to it. It makes it seem really fresh. I think that the world stage could possibly not handle the choreography of this, especially as an introduction. So I'm glad in a way that they've broken down this performance, and in these suits, these looks, and these vocals, these heavenly vocals, standing at a mic is just perfect. Oof. That is not the first time that Stell has had a mic stand in his hand. Are you watching that? Did you see that? Just look at them. Oh my God. like angels dropped straight out of heaven. I was really taken aback by Pablo's Baby I Want You because I'm so used to seeing them perform this with choreography, and usually he leaves that to the backing track, which is absolutely fine. However, I think that he is made for ad-libs like that. That part was written for him, and I really love it. So I am going to go back and listen to all that again because it was just so yummy. That's the only way to describe it. Whoa. I'm sorry, but I am getting like 5-man tag teamed right here by these boys. Oh, Stell. Unfiltered. I think somebody needs to call an ambulance. Oh. Oh, Justin. Oh yeah, Pablo. They have honestly shown such diversity through these performances because I know we're getting to the ballads now, we're getting to the sentimental stuff. So they've performed something like Gento, which is just like a slap in the face, and it's so high energy, it's big talking, and suddenly you move to something like this, which is a completely different genre and heavenly vocals sprinkled all over it, heavenly visuals. That dancing, like they were all on one page, all like at 100% during this performance. I honestly cannot wait to watch that in HD. But I think that I will have to have an ambulance waiting because I won't be able to survive like all of them. I didn't even know where to look. I didn't know. Still did a little bit of a variation right there on his run as well, which was just all sorts of heavenly. And I honestly could not be more in love. There's nothing that I could say that I've not said before that could even begin to describe how I'm feeling about these boys. But this was so hot. But you know what? It wasn't like tacky. It wasn't distasteful. It all seemed really, really classy, and they seem like men. I've always said that, right? From that to this. Also, did you see, was there something going on? Can Josh not hear properly? He was doing some sort of a signal across the stage. I hope that this all goes well. Oh. I bet they won everyone over by the end of this. I love that they are all playing with this and they are sounding so amazing. But you know, because we've listened to the original so many times, that the slightest change makes all the difference. It refreshes it. It just shows that they've been thinking about it, approaching it in a different way. And I love that. They've really grown into this song. Ken, behave. Yes, Josh. I'm really glad that this song is getting more stages. I really think they should have had lyrics up on the background. I think it's really important. If you're going to fall in love with SB19, if you're going to really understand them, you need to know what they're all about. And the fact that I think that a lot of people flex that they've written the songs and everything like that, but actually they do get a lot of outside help. When you look at this album, it is Pablo. I know that in the composition and production side of things, there are other people that are involved, but Pablo is the main lyricist for this group. And it's so important to know where he's at. The kind of words that he uses, the terminology that he uses, it's so important. In order to love them fully, you need to have that. I wish that they would do that. You know, it doesn't take away from the essence of this performance. It wouldn't be any less classy. It wouldn't be any less slick. But just having lyrics up in the background does everything for an international audience. Go off, Pablo. Just stacking those vocals. Oh, Pablo.
Thank you so much, guys.
This was literally stacking a killer voice on top of a killer voice, and they were all just going to it and committing to it. I don't know what was going on. Like, I felt like this is their moment to prove themselves. I feel like every single performance is like that. They're performing like it's their last chance. Pablo was unbelievable in this performance, as he always is. I felt like he got extra emotive, extra raw, and he really just changed up all of his parts and the way that he would usually use his voice. He went even further than that, and it was just heavenly. It's the only word, heavenly. You know, after watching something like that, you feel incredibly content. I want to get up and I want to give them a standing ovation. And also, I know that I can rest and I can go to sleep feeling rest assured that I'm standing a group that can give performances like this. There's nothing to hide. There's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing that they can't tackle. And you see why they are making so much noise worldwide now, because who else performs like this? I'm really, really glad that this song is getting the stage that it deserves, because I know that I love Liam a lot, but I think that this song also needed a little bit of attention.
Mama, kamusta na din na?
Wow.
Tayo lagi nagkikita, miss na kita sobra. Lagi na lang kami nauna, di ba pwedeng ikaw muna, aking ang pangamba. Put your lights up, lights up. Dahil ikaw aking mata, sa tuwing mundo'y nag-iiba ang dahilan ng aking paghinga. Huwag mag-alala, yung pitin na yung matatang, pahinga muna, ako nang bahala. Labis pa sa labis ang ginagawa, mama, pahinga muna, ako na.
I don't know at a festival like this whether the artist would really have much of a say of what happens, but I'm going to go back to that fact that it's really, really important to have the lyrics of MAPA up, especially for those that are not fluent in this language, which will be a huge majority of that audience. And I feel like Josh sensed that there was a moment there that he needed to step in and set a mood, and him asking for people to put their lights up. It's imperative for a song like this that everybody understands what it's about. I think that you could somewhat figure it out. I think that they say mama and papa and mapa in it enough for you to be like, is it or is it not about our parents? It sounds sentimental, and if you're in tune to that sort of thing, then you'd figure it out. But it's so important, isn't it? Let's go, Josh. My king killed it. Was it his birthday on this night? He absolutely obliterated his section right there. You know, that is my most favorite section. I feel like it's so communicative. He's asking questions. He's reassuring his dad that he understands and that he's going to carry this intent forward. And it's a little bit of looking back, looking forward, and being in the present. And he killed it. I think that parts of it, that the last two lines of his verse, they seem to like run away. They're super, super wordy, and he did not let that happen, right? He always controls his bits so well. Oh. Wow. Oh. Mm. I think I'm really looking forward to, out of everything that I've seen so far, I'm really looking forward to seeing this in high definition. I think that this was the stage that MAPA needed, and that last bit where Pablo's going off with his ad-libs and the others are lattering, it just sounded so, so nice. Again, those layers of vocals, and it's just such a clever composition. Taking all of that out of it for a second, think about this. These young guys, these up and coming guys, I keep calling them that, but they're not that anymore. These guys from the Philippines who had a dream, they are now stood on a world stage performing like this, right? Representing their country, their upbringing, a song about their parents, about finding their way, about not forgetting about their roots. And isn't that just a really, really beautiful moment? I think if I were a Filipino and I were in the audience right there, I would have been in floods of tears. Like my whole top would have been soaking wet because it's just such a proud moment. This was an unbelievable performance, and they are giving their all to everything, but you notice it more in the ballads, right? Because they have a little bit more time to play with it, and especially because we've heard this song performed so many times, we are so familiar with it that when they do anything, it sounds amazing. Just a fantastic composition. The set list is great. Oh, yeah. Wow. I can't wait for people to be like, oh, who's that guy with the blonde yellow hair? And they look into Ken and they find out that actually he's an absolute freaking beast and that he has solo songs that are just so different and that he is not even a real person, basically. So what they're seeing on stage is an AI. But he was unbelievable. His energy is completely switched up. He is dancing full out like we have seen him in the past, and I love it. He's feeling himself. I'm really, really liking this. Let's go, spit. I really love Justin as a center for this group. He is outstanding as a center. His voice, you know, has grown so much, and actually his presence, like, it just takes me back to Mana days, right? Where at that point, perhaps his voice wasn't as open and as well supported as it is today. It was still there, right? But that Mana presence he's brought to this, and I love it. Sometimes I feel like I'm being held hostage by this group on my own channel. Somebody SOS. Absolutely dead. If I watched that in real life and I didn't know who they were, I'd probably just walk out. That's it for me. That probably was the final performance. I know it's not about comparison, but I'd love to see what other groups had performed, how many songs, and like quality-wise, just to see where SB19 are at. Because I know that they're world class and they're something incredibly special, but I'm really intrigued as to what their peers are currently like in Asia. This was killer. I mean, set list wise, I am surprised that MAPA was there, but I completely understand. I think that they needed another ballad in there, and perhaps having Liam would be too current. They needed to look back a little bit, and I think that MAPA is a song that will never age. Every single person can relate to that as well, and I bet you that even though the lyrics were not up there behind them on the screen, that people would go out of this and look up SB19, look up what they performed in their set list, and then they'd look up the lyrics as well. I think that every single song allowed a member to be the shining star, so those songs were really, really well picked, and they should just be incredibly proud of themselves. Like I say, I can go away from this, go to bed, just feeling really relaxed and relieved that, yeah, I'm supporting the best group out there today, and that they're just going to make it. They're going to do it. They're going to kill it. And it's just a matter of time. When exactly? I have to free up my schedule. But honestly, don't you sometimes feel incredibly attacked by them? I feel like I'm being held hostage by this group because they're just so intense that every single day I come across performances from them and I'm like, really? Are you kidding? Like, was I overreacting when I said that that performance was great when this performance is like this? Like, how much bigger and better can it get? And we know it can get bigger and better. Shining stars, all 5 of them. I'm so proud. Can't wait to watch that high definition performance. What did you think? Talk to me about these performances, about the set list, about the outfits, please. I can't wait to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching this with me. I hope that you had fun. And until I see you next time, take care. Stay safe. Bye.